everybody. Linda Ray, Texas Girls Farm. And as you can see, it's the day after the storm. And we got lots of rain, but not, not terribly flooding like we thought we were going to. And as you can see in the beginning of the video, the goats are out playing. It did knock my tomato plants, even though I tied it off to the plum tree. It had knocked them over, so I went ahead and fixed them. And my peppers, they have went from yellow to orange. So I'm going to have to look them up and see exactly what kind of peppers these are. Because like I told y'all, they look like banana peppers, but they got some heat to them. So I'm going to have to look that up. But all in all, we fared pretty well. There was a few small limbs down. I've already went and picked up a bunch, and I haven't combed over the whole property to see if we had any bigger limbs. I'll probably walk to the pond shortly, and I'll bring y'all along. But everything worked good. The grass over in the goats' pens, they're still playing. Helped up. Wasn't a lot of wash off, but I mean, we had some hard rain, but not an excessive amount of hard rain. The chickens were wanting to get out, and I'd put more hay down over here so you can see how it washed, but it stayed. The hay stayed in place, and it just kind of washed around. I'd moved that log over to help some of the wash, because those were already helping the water that was running off. And yeah, I'm pleased with how everything went. You know, there's some small limbs right there, but I'll go look around to see exactly what's going on. I'll probably just walk down to the pond, but I didn't see any limbs over here, and they're scratching up. I just put some grass that I dug up over here to get it going and put some hay over it, and they're scratching it up, but that's okay. Not gonna hurt anything. Let me zoom back out. Anyway, yeah, I haven't seen, I kind of cleaned this up the other day because I was digging for worms for my sister. She found a baby bird, and I was getting some worms for her, but there's a few little small things up there, but I'm not seeing anything big at all. You know, it just kind of, some of the winds, and we did have some winds, kind of blew out some of this kind of stuff right here, but nothing bad that I've seen so far. And I think there's a, can't tell if there's a cardinal in there. It is. It's all, it looks like a female. I don't know if y'all can see it back there on the fence. Oh, the male must be over there too. There went the other one. But yeah, little cardinals flying. Yeah, we have a lot of cardinals back here. Oh, I see some limbs that have fell off back down that way that I'll have to pick up. But yeah, I'll just walk around the property today and see what we got. But nothing huge, that no big trees falling that I might have to worry about cutting up. So I'm gonna go finish getting everything done, and I'll be back shortly. I don't know if y'all can hear or not, the equipment going over in the background. There's a chainsaw. Earlier this morning I heard a skid loader, so it looks back over that way. From the sound of that chainsaw, they must have had some tree damage. So I guess we got lucky. I haven't went and looked at the road, but we'll do that too. Well, I got the goats fed, and we decided we'd walk down to the pond. It looks like there's been it started running off here, but oh, it came down through here, this spot. It ran off a little bit, but not much. That over there went over into the grass, and then this over here came down into the grass, and I'll have to check it out, but there's a few limbs, nothing major that I've seen so far. You can tell the water ran down through here, but I wanted to get over here. I didn't see, but the grass has got so thick down here that you really can't tell when it's running off down the middle like you used to. Come on, June. Come on. He's sitting back there. Yeah, it looks like it might have, there's something flying over. I see the shadow. It looks like it ran a little bit, but nothing like it normally does, because there's still no water standing. But I'm not thinking that the pond is going to be up that much, and instead of going over that way, yeah, we'll just walk over here. Junior! 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 I think he's sick. I've seen him eating some grass, and now he's trying to throw up. You can see how the grass is growing up back here. It's crazy. That's why you watch where you're walking. Now, well, it might have came up a little bit, but yeah, so you can tell we didn't get enough rain to push down to, God, this is getting a little ridiculous over here. Look at the grass trying to cover the hill. Yeah, it might have came up just a little, not much. I was going to go over here and see if there's water in the creek. It looks like there might have been a little bit, but nothing that came up and washed anything out. It just was a nice steady rain. Yeah, we had a little bit of hard rain, but nothing crazy. But at least it muddied up the pond. It was looking really dirty. But yeah, not much water added to it. And this is where I didn't mow. I probably should have. But it's a bush over here. But if you listen, you can hear. It's a skid steer with the knives on it mulching. You could hear it mulching. So there must be some trees down over that away. I don't see any new ones down that I can tell over here. But then again, I'd have to get up in there and really walk. That's an old limb that broke that still hasn't fell. But it's a mess over here. A mess, a mess, a mess. Needs to be cleaned up. And just a couple of years ago, I kept all that mowed. But I can't do that with all these trees in the way. Nice cool breeze. And look at all that grass growing on our dirt. Oh my goodness gracious. It's just taking over. Look at that. It's just taking over. And the vines on the trees taking over. So it looks pretty decent. I knew we had rain, but I knew it didn't rain to the point that it was going to cause flooding and wash out like the road like it usually does when we get a lot of heavy rain. It was just nice and steady, and a few times it got a little heavy, but nothing bad. Nothing bad at all. Look at all this grass. It's just crazy. Crazy how it's all just sprouted all up. But it's all wet, so I'll have to wait until it dries out before I come and mow. But at least this over here got a good drink. That's where I had mowed, and whatever type of grass it is that's mixed in there, it looked like it was starting to die. And there's some small limbs that have fell over here because I had picked them all up, but over here it needed a drink. And then back through there, y'all can tell it's still tall too. So come on, Junior, come on, Maggie. Might have been a little runoff, but it's nothing like we normally have on the heavy rains where this has been like a river. And I don't see anything back that way. You can tell how much the grass has grown up. It's thick through there. So, and I didn't check the road, so maybe that's where we'll walk. We'll walk over to the road and I'll pick y'all back up. And as you can see, road's all clear all the way down here. There's a little bit of water that came out again. You can see how it's cutting around. I need to get the shovel and cut that ditch out. But nothing really tore up. I need to come down here and shovel and fix this corner. And there's a spot right there that needs to be fixed where it's going back in there. That guy that got his truck stuck caused that, and this has been slowly washing out. I need to fix that. But I see a few limbs, not big ones. Oop, there's one on Brian's fence. And watch where I'm stepping. I'm going push that on the inside. There's a few more right here. And that's my sister's cows down there. There's a few little ones. That's the one thing after these kind of storms, you got fences and stuff, you got to come and check them. And I think my sister has, 5 cows. Well, 4 cows and a calf out here. Few small little limbs. But nothing, thank goodness we didn't have any. I mean, we had some wind, but it came in little gusts. Nothing major. Here's a baby. Here's a baby. Hey, mamas. Hey, Storm. Is that you? I don't know if that's Stormy or not. Storm, is that you? Is that you, Storm? Stormy. I can't tell if she's got a yellow tag in. They think I have cubes. I'm sorry, guys. I don't have no cubes. I think that's Stormy right there. Let me see if I can walk up here. Y'all have seen her in the videos before. She's sweet. There you are, girl. Did y'all make it okay, right, Storm? Don't worry about June. Don't worry about June. He ain't gonna get you. He ain't gonna get you. He ain't gonna get that baby. Y'all make it through okay? Huh? Y'all make it through okay, Stormy? He's not gonna bother you. He's not Sissy's cows. Junior, back up. Back up. Back up. Come on, Storm. He ain't gonna bother y'all. Y'all make it okay? Yeah, my sister, she was one of my sisters. I know that she bottle fed. How you, baby? How you, baby? He's not gonna bother you, Stormy. He's not gonna bother you, no. But yeah, they're coming up thinking I got some cubes for them. Sorry, girls. I don't have no cubes. I'm sorry, girls. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Storm. She's trying to get over here and lick me. But she's a sweet girl. I just want to come check on y'all. Make sure everything is okay. Make sure the fence is okay. You all right? But yeah, they're doing fine. I'll make sure Junior stays away. How you doing, girl? Oh, your jaws went down too. You're a good girl. It's a good girl. Your jaws done went down. You have to be careful. A couple of them are kind of mean. But yeah, her jaws went down a lot. You can see it's kind of square. It was big old swole. Y'all go eat. Oh, we got the flies. All right, we're gonna leave y'all alone. I'm gonna take Junior up and away so he doesn't. He won't mess with them, but they don't like them. But everything on this fence looks good, and they look good. So, yeah, I can't even walk in through there anymore. I mean, the property line is back there. I don't dare, because I know there's copperheads in there because of all the rain and stuff we've got and all the trees down, and there's a fence line. Just think, Brooke and I cleaned all that up where you could walk through the fence line all the way down. Yeah, can't do that no more because of somebody that cut trees and didn't come and clean them up. Like he said he was going to. But he's back at work, I know that. And I'm sure they're keeping him busy with all these storms, especially down the Houston area. And there's some limbs down through here, but until we have to build fence, I'm not going to worry about it. But yeah, eventually it'll be fenced all the way from the property line up. And I don't know how far in. I really wanted to run it on the outside, but looks like I'm gonna have to put it on the inside. Oh, look at that little black, I don't know if it's a black-eyed Susan or just a weed, but it's pretty. Come on, Gina, let's walk up this way. Still a lot of work to be done. I mean, we've come a long way. We've come a long way. And I think this is right at 2 years that we've been on YouTube. And still need about, I think, 440 subscribers and about 1,600 watch hours to get monetized. But, you know, it is what it is, and we'll get there sooner or later. I just wish everything would fall so it'd be lower down on the ground so I could burn it. I don't like burning it when trees are all at an angle like that. It's just, I don't like that. Plus the other trees right beside it. But everything else, pretty decent. I mean, you can see all the grass coming in. And I mean, there's snakes all over this property, but you know, I've seen one brown snake over here. I don't know what kind it was. All I know it was brown. But I'm sure there's plenty everywhere. The only reason I saw that is I was with the lawnmower mowing. Got some more limbs to pick up. Still have that limb to get out of here. It's kind of big. Probably need the tractor. And up there the grass is coming in, so all in all, I mean, I haven't seen any more trees that went down. There may be some on the other side, but I'm not going over there. So, hope all of y'all were safe. And that if y'all were in the path. And it kind of went all to the east of us. So I called the girls yesterday because there was a tornado on the ground. And I found out Brooke and Shane was at work with their dad, and they were in Kilgore, and that's where a tornado was. So I didn't hear back from them, and they said they were going to watch the weather So I think everybody stayed safe. And Lacey, I called her. She was home by herself, and I said, turn on the Weather Channel. I said, because there's tornadoes all around. I told her, I said, I'll call you if they get close. I said, you know where you got to go in your house if something happens? She says, yeah. She said, either in her mom and dad's closet, or her closet, or the pantry, where she'd be safe. So I'm glad they were safe. But there was a record for tornado outbreaks yesterday. I think on the max velocity channel, when I turned it off, I think they were up to 90. And that's between Texas, Louisiana, and Arkansas. So there was a lot in, I guess, kind of southeast, excuse me, southeast Texas. That there was when the storms were wreaking havoc in that area. I think Jasper, I don't know how many tornado warnings they had. I mean, every time you turn around, they were issuing another warning. It was them and DeSoto that they kept issuing. When it expired, they'd issue another one. And then there were several that some of the storm chasers caught on the ground, which, you know, if you watch those channels, I watch them on YouTube, Max Velocity and Ryan Hall, y'all, but Ryan and them had covered all the hurricane and had been up for over, I think, 24 hours. So they didn't cover the tornado outbreak. But all in all, we fared very, very, very well. And I'm glad to see that all my hay worked so it wouldn't wash out. Me and Maggie, we're going to walk over there because I know there's some limbs over there. I just hope y'all all are safe. And if y'all like the content, hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, come on over and subscribe to the channel. I need like 440 more of you to share it with your friends. They don't have to watch, just subscribe. I mean, it'd be nice if they watch, but just subscribe. Get me my subscriber count up. And hit the notification bell so every time we upload a video, you'll be notified. And we will catch y'all on the next one.